Well, thank you. Welcome to another Ernie's Journeys, where we answer the question, where will the journey take us? Today, the journey takes us here. We are at an antique car museum, and we are in Woodstock, New Hampshire. So the Antique Car Museum is located inside the building for Kancamagus Collectables, which is right here. We're on the Kancamagus Highway heading into New Hampshire. If you continue going down this road over here, you run right over this bridge, you run right onto Route 3. So kind of right at the junction of Route 3 and the Kancamagus Highway is where this collectible store is. And inside is where you can find the Antique Car Museum. Like a bike. This is a 1926 Harley Davidson pea shooter, Model B. This is a 1934 Ford Street Rod. The original color for it was chocolate brown, but then they did the restoration. They changed it. So this car has appeared in various magazines and won many trophies at car shows. It cost over $60,000. The paint alone, this deep coral color, is $10,000. But this original color for it was a chocolate brown. Wow. This is 1921 Ford T Open Express. Look at the wheels. That is amazing. It's like wagon wheels with tires on them. That's wicked cool. This is a very cool museum, and it's free. There is no charge to come and see this museum. This is a 1926 Model T. The very first cars to roll out into existence. This one was in a barn until 1987. It was used daily until 1959. So for about 30 years it just sat in somebody's barn. If you've ever wondered what the inside looks like. Not a lot of buttons. I think there's like one button. And a gauge. Oh no, there's another button over there. I don't know what these all do. They got a little handle down here. I don't know anything about cars, but I do love to learn. Are you old enough to drive, sir? I think this is another Model T. This is 1924. This one was used actually to race with until the 1930s. This is a very early race car. Huh. This is cool. So this is a 1912. It's called a Hupmobile. You can see from the logo in the back. (1912). It's never been restored, and the speedometer shows 22,380 miles. So prior to 1915, American-made cars could either have the steering wheel on the right or on the left. This one has it on the right side. It's amazing condition for having never been restored. This is a 1914 Maxwell 25. It has kerosene, running lamps, and a crank start. So most of the parts to rebuild this thing are handmade because you just can't get the parts for it anymore. Look at that. think the steering wheel is made out of wood. That's really cool. This is a 1922 Packard. Look at that thing. So these are pretty expensive cars when new because most of these were custom built to their owner's specifications. It's designed to be driven by a chauffeur. I don't know if I can see it in there. Yep, there it is. You guys can see that there's a box in there. That box is so that the gentleman sitting in the back seat could put his top hat in. This is a 1930 Ford Model A. This cost $685 when it was new. And Ford actually made over 5 million of these. Ooh, look at this guy. 1960 Nash Metropolitan hardtop. I love the bumblebee hood ornament on this guy. Oh, good, and the windows are open. Look at the seats on this thing. I love the design. Look at the interesting design. The pinstripe design and just the interesting design on the driver's side door. I didn't notice that before. Even the back seat has that same pattern to it. It's a 1955 Studebaker. I love the futuristic design on the front. I love that hood ornament. This one looks like it was probably a display car in a car show. Have your pink fuzzy dice. Look at the back seat on this thing. It looks really comfy back there. It even comes with a brochure. This is a 1954 compact trailer. Factory made fiberglass camping trailer. This is actually a boat that's removable on the top of it. Isn't that crazy? Like your boat is actually the roof of your car. And what's in here? Oh my goodness. Somebody forgot about this guy. And this is a 1910 Ford Model T. This is actually a Frankenstein car though, because it's a 1910 body on a 1922 chassis. It looks like somebody put it together in Canada. So apparently there's a made in Canada on the top of the engine. Oh yeah, there it is. Made in Canada. Huh. This is a 1934 Austin 7. This one is made in England. You can tell because of the steering wheel being on the wrong side. So I just learned that it wasn't until like the 1910s that you officially had to put the steering wheel on the left side on American cars, but English cars always had them on the right side. Outside they have a Crosley. Only 35,000 of these were made here in the US in Cincinnati. You could actually buy them through Macy's. This is a 1947 Crosley. Let me back up a little bit so you can appreciate this guy. Look at that. I love the doors. I love the shape of the windows too. Those old sliding windows like you had on your Volkswagens. This is I don't know what this is. It says it's a Reliant. There's no information as to what this car is, but it only has 3 wheels on it. That's pretty wild. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. New videos post every Tuesday and Thursday. Join us next time when we answer the question, where will the journey take us?